Well, hello again, everybody. Welcome back. Doing some more tests and to show everybody what fermented silage does when snow falls on top of it. These two piles I set up to see if they would decay if snow falls on them, and it looks like they do not. Or maybe just a little bit. But if that was hay or straw, I believe that would all have been disintegrated. Fermented silage does not decay from the elements. But it is nice to have an area clean of snow. So as you can see, this gap up there with the porch roofs, I still do plan on putting a log roof up there, and as you can see, I'm going to climb this ladder here. I have already gotten started. This is a pretty heavy log, which I can't pick up by myself. This is my log that I used to pushed this here. I used my front loader attachment with my tractor and the claw fork to put this log up here, and then I pushed it up as far as I could to here. I plan on investing in the future this machine here with the tires. The Lieber, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, with the tires on it, is what I'm going for. And then with the different attachments, I can actually cut down trees with it. And then hopefully it'll also be long enough to where I can eventually start building a log roof up here. Just in case in the future I want to put something down other than fermented silage down here. And because then I think it would be cool to have a giant storage pit. So I just wanted to give an update on what snow does to fermented silage, and so far it looks pretty good, like it's safe. Like if I would have had all of this covered in silage, you know, like a big heap of it, I imagine the snow would have not accumulated. But assuming it was giving people a trouble. So, not this winter, because today is the last day of winter, but during the spring, summer, and fall, I'm going to be working on a project to build this log roof, and I will make future videos of that so everybody can watch. But today, since this is the last day of winter, and I pretty much have gotten all the snow accumulation that I can get this winter, I got a total of about 2 millimeters of snow for the entire season. Very disappointing for a Shelby, Montana Geo in seasons. But we're going to make the most of it and have some fun. So I wanted to test to see if I could bury my sports car here, my muscle car, my Lizard Continental. So I have my 8,000 mega bucket front loader set up. Let's see what happens. Bet you it's not going to let me. This action cannot be performed. Well, that's a bummer. Let's just make a custom snowman over here. Or a ramp that I can use for my sports car. And we'll play in the snow. Because that is the whole point of seasons, in my opinion, is to eventually get to play in the snow. not get to that until about spring 7 out of 9. And on my crop rotation, as you can see, crop rotation D, you can see the bonus after planting barley to sunflower. Pretty nice bonus. I'm going to have a bunch of it. Going to be quite a few acres of sunflowers planted. Hopefully I can make a nice profit once they reach their zenith. Sunflowers reaches their zenith for prices at around, you can see there, late winter, early spring. Nice little window in there to watch the markets. Maybe wait for a great demand at a sell point. Because I, as far as feeding the pigs goes, I have plenty of canola in my silo. Let's look at my silo here. Wheat and barley, oats, canola, 56,000 liters. Corn at 26,000 liters. I'm going to need to plant some more corn. But if you don't have corn for pigs, don't even worry about even having pigs, because you need corn just to have your pigs stay at a minimum of 80% health. And then the bonus comes from the other types of food. Today I'm going to be selling pigs too. I've got it now. I have 102 pigs out of 500, and quite a few of them have gotten pretty fat. I don't have many male pigs, so I got to be careful I keep some adult ones. Those are just newborns. As you can see, I'm going to be selling some big hefty females, 400 pound female pigs. Maybe a couple males. Got to keep some mature males because there's more females. So today we'll definitely be selling them. But you got to get to the point where your pigs just get so big, you got to think, hey, is it more cost effective to keep feeding them and hopefully they get a little bit bigger? Because if you keep feeding them while they're big and fat, you're going to lose profits very quickly. But it does take a while. So let's put a little more snow down, and then we're going to take our sports car and we're going to jump this ramp and see how far we can go. We're going to go pretty high in the air. It's going to be fun. That looks pretty decent. But that'll shoot us straight up in the air. We don't necessarily want to go straight up in the air. Let's put the angle of this ramp just not so steep. Let's get some more snow going here. I love this 8-mint 1,000-liter mega bucket. Very nice for making total mixed rations as well. And also loading up a manure spreader. Really nice. Very efficient. Okay, don't leave home without it. A little more snow here. This doesn't like that. Pick it up uphill. There we go. So after this scoop, we're going to drive inside the get inside the sports car. See how much air we can get. That's pretty cool right there. Here we go. Start her up. Wow, how many points was that worth? Pretty nice trick. Although it was kind of disappointing that we didn't go very far. Like I said, I think it's too steep. And we're stuck. No big deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump in this wheel loader again. We're going to smooth that snow out so that our sports car here, our Lizard Continental, can get a little bit more airtime. Alright, let's try that. Anticlimactic. So, as everybody can see, it would take a lot of effort, worth it effort, by the way, to build a proper snow ramp, and that's cool. You just can't just say, hey, I'm going to build a snow ramp and expect it to work. You got to take some time to build a nice one. If anybody has done it, let me know in the comments. I'm sure somebody has somewhere. So far the test on my custom-made storage pit is going quite well. The next test is going to be in a future video to see if the log roof, which I will show in how I make it in future videos, of course. And then next winter, we will see if snow accumulates or not, which I don't believe it will. As long as the logs are nice and straight, and I may even use a material to cover the cracks of the logs. It's going to take a while, but it's going to be fun. I'm going to do it just because just because the game lets you do things. This game is so cool. Never seen another game like it. As far as Farming Simulator goes, the series, FS19 is the first one I've ever played. I had no idea the other ones existed before until the month of May when PlayStation Plus offered it with the PlayStation Plus subscription. And I'm so glad I've discovered such a great game. So this is going to be the end of year 8, and tomorrow will be day 1 of spring, which will be year 9. That will be fun. Back to spring, done playing in the snow. I wish I would have got a little bit more snow this year, but what can you do? At least I did get some. Well, I think that will conclude this video for tests on my custom-made silage storage pit. Of course, you can put hay in there. I could put straw in there. Anything. Of course, I realize, of course, there are mods out there that are silo extensions that have multi-fruit, but being on console, this doesn't cost me any slots. Of course, I know the porch roofs cost slots, but if somebody is willing to just take the time to build something, you discover something in the game that nobody else has done before, and the next thing you know, you've got something really cool happening. You know what I plan on doing in the future is maybe building a giant house up top of here. Everybody's built forts in the forest, right, when you were kids? With no nails, no glue, just stuff you find in the forest. What if I was to build a giant log house up here? You know what's I can imagine a stairway here. Very sloppy looking stairway, by the way. It's not going to look, but moving different logs around to create a structure, all locked into place somehow. That will be cool, right? Darn right it's going to be cool. All right. Talk to y'all later. Have a great day.